Every day we define ourselves with labels about who we are. But what if these labels are holding us back from reaching our true potential and achieving the life and the success that we desire? In this video, I'll share the power of self-labeling and why it's time to break free from the constraints that they put on us. Many of us are really quick to label ourselves based on our perceived shortcomings. So for example, something like, I'm disorganised, I'm a worrier, I'm an overthinker. But have you ever noticed that when you identify as something negative, you tend to act in alignment with that label? Take, for example, someone who constantly tells themselves they're disorganised. Their mindset affects their actions, leading them to continue in their disorganised state. They struggle to find things, miss appointments, and struggle to stay on top of tasks. When you give yourself a label, it becomes an invisible barrier, limiting your ability to move past it. If you constantly identify as a certain label, you inadvertently hold yourself back and keep yourself in that same mental space. Imagine labeling yourself as average. Would you be motivated to push beyond mediocrity? Probably not. Your label acts as a self-imposed glass ceiling, restricting your growth and your achievement. What about if you label yourself as a worrier? When you constantly tell yourself, I'm a worrier, you condition your mind to focus on anxieties, both real and imagined. But when you adopt the label of worrier, you find it challenging to let go of worries, and you often feel overwhelmed by your daily tasks and responsibilities, and your mind is looking out for potential negative outcomes, getting in the way of you approaching situations with clarity and calm. To break free from the limitations of self-labeling as a worrier, it's crucial to understand that worry is a learned response and it's not an inherent part of your identity. By letting go of the worrier label, you create space for a calmer mindset. You become more resilient, more able to adapt to challenges and finding solutions instead of dwelling on what ifs. But labels can work for you as well. What about those people who label themselves as runners or cyclists or weightlifters? You'll find that they identify in that way, so they're driven to train. It's really important to listen to the ways that you're labeling yourself and make an effort to stop the negative labels. That way you'll break out of the limitations of self-labeling. If you're ready to break away from the limitations and labels and go all out in your life, then watch my free training at www.free-mindset.training, where I share how you can achieve the success, wealth and happiness that you desire, free of limitation. Thank you for watching today. I'm Leanne Bridges, helping business owners and leaders to become the best version of themselves so that they achieve the success that they desire. I'll see you in my next video.